I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? He had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. It became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
That Rikishi is fat, all right. P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, I didn't do it for me. I did it for The Rock.
What?
Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins, and he welcomed that meeting with open arms. What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going to make things right. This time, when Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing to give of himself so that his family, this family, can succeed deserves better. So get in there and showcase the never say die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and time again. Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 424 pounds, Rikishi!
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick.
Well, Rikishi made two mistakes. One, trying to end Austin's life. And two, not being man enough to finish the job. Austin's going to absolutely tee off on Rikishi.
This one is going to get ugly in a hurry.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job. Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold.
Scoop slam.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi has gone to.
And Austin gets stopped in his tracks, bringing this back into the ring. DDT! And right into the pin.
Uh-oh, those one counts getting harder and harder to kick out of. Down to Otis, and a double axe handle smash.
Austin is like a man possessed. It's been almost a year since Austin's been in the ring.
Jarring impact.
He's making his way to ringside now. And Rikishi with a counter. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
Well, Corey, what kind of lies you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all The Rock's success. Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is from the top, senton from the apron. Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up. Watch the quickness on this. Ripped over in a snap suplex.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, I'm not going to blame with the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. I tell legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin really had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to start the tar out of somebody than that.
He's able to counter that.
Sent straight to the post. Just vicious.
Hey, looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE. Oh, are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months.
These two trading one ball after another. Stops that offense from connecting.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Two Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Who will break first? That is the question. Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago. Uh-oh.
Rikishi's running.
Will that keep the rattlesnake down? Ripped in the hard way.
And Rikishi enjoying how he's warmed up.
Oh, shocking inside cradle. Small packages could be it.
Kicks out before the 2 count.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
Oh, that knee rocked him.
Stone Cold with the Ventus press. Ventus press.
Makes the pin. This might be it. He got the shoulder up in time.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
And this one might be headed ringside. And gets tossed back into the mat. Looks to climb the top rope.
From way up. Oof, no way home. What a punch. Punch right in the head.
Oh, shot right to the kidney. And Austin's plans fail there. Lifted and completely helpless here. Running power slam! Stone Cold able to reverse that. Oh, what a knee lift.
Somebody better check his nose. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. And the scariest thing here is the amount of enjoyment Austin is having.
There is no amount of pain on Rikishi that Austin will ever be fully satisfied with.
Good God almighty, that could end it all right here. One wicked attack after another. And now with him going for the table, we're just in straight up appetite for destruction territory here. And he now slides back into the ring. A show of confidence from Rikishi. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ventus press and unleashing.
Austin decompression, 10 months of frustration into the single most
Austin into the gun and a stunner. Nobody recovers when Austin hits that.
Going for the cover. The rattlesnake fights again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout
Rikishi paid the price for every day he had to rehab his injuries so he could make it back to WWE. Now you know, Rikishi, don't mess with the rattlesnake.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, unless your man wouldn't have survived, Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground were over. This is no holds barred. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin...
Lift off! Senton from the apron! All that size and momentum landing with a sickening thud. And the announce table's getting a makeover.
That's not very feng shui.
That definitely says more chaos to me. Cuts the attack off. Oh, that'll turn your skin red. And now this conflict has found its way right by our announce table. In another minute, the chaos could be right on top of us.
Power with a sidewalk slam.
Oh, he's got him here. He's got him up. And into a sidewalk slam. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Oh, guys, look out!
Oh, man, he landed rough there. Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble. Disrespecting the competition.
Just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the shelf for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
Rikishi is picking a comet.
Taking flight. Senton from the apron.
Completely flattened, and that should do it.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
Clothesline attempt countered into an STO.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment announcement. Feels fitting, man.
Stone Cold in some serious trouble.
Austin needs to mount some offense.
And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the rattlesnake throughout this match.
And I bet The Rock is smiling about it, too.
Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey.
Austin with a Thez press. Now rapid fire rights from the rattlesnake.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, batter up.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this all-white crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
Caught with that sharp elbow.
Jawbreaker! Called it death. This could be it. It could end right here.
And the count stopped short of 2.
Still not enough to put him away.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
He quickly gets out of dodge.
Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Oh, yeah, Rikishi is feeling the energy right now. Oh, man, Rikishi is a man on a mission now. And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
This is it. He could put him. This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
You're not going to see Rikishi show any remorse.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Oh, what a smack!
That is just insulting. That's a well-targeted attack to the body. And his stamina's going to drain fast taking shots to the torso like this.
He's able to reverse it.
These two showing how well they know each other. A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Side Russian leg sweep. Oh!
Taking the wind out with a stop to the solar plexus.
Steve Austin playing in one there.
Oof.
And he gets set back into the ring. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
He's got a shovel. Referee, get in there. This is getting out of hand. Oh, that shot has to knock you out. Oh, bashing the grounded opponent with that shovel. Absolutely savage. One's heading.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
Unpacks That's a well-placed punch. Uh-oh. Find some payback with their own reversal.
And now gets tossed into the ring. And what's he looking for here?
I don't know why there's a hockey stick under the ring, but I know they're going to use it.
Oh, there isn't going to be a trip to the penalty box either. Dueling reversals.
And Austin, Luther's press, Luther's press. Look at him go. And jumping bomb.
Rikishi is down. It could be over. The rattlesnake fights again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold made Rikishi pay the price for every day he had to rehab his injuries so he could make it back to WWE. Now you know, Rikishi, don't mess with the rattlesnake.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was gonna wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase. to defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring, showcase Umaga's cruel brutality, and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He can be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real. He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being. He can easily change that trend right here tonight.
John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena, a 3-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga. And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he Champion, John Cena!
You can see it in everyone's eyes. They all want this championship. Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena, he wants to obliterate him, like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got.
Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
And that's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks unbeatable.
But John will fight you as long as he's breathing. That's the Cena style.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a count out. And back in before the referees count.
Bruising attack to the stomach.
No question John Cena has his work cut out for him.
This could do it.
Emphatic kick out for the challenger.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Oh, a springboard stunner by Cena.
Timed his defense perfectly.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan Bulldozer.
Got flipped upside down there.
Cena dodges out of that.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Uh-oh, hazardous part of town here on the apron. On the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path.
On the top,
crashing to the floor.
Man, oh man, took that crucial leap of faith, and no one was there.
Sliding into the ring now. He turns it around on Umaga.
Steered away there. Springboard.
Cena with a springboard stunner. Are you kidding me?
He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Oh,
is he?
Yeah.
Powerbomb. And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe-to-toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more.
Umaga with a reversal.
Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm. And let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at the same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
Of their own, yes!
Oh, colliding with the barricade.
He almost got caught by that one.
Referee's nearing the end of the count. Better get back in the ring.
Heading back to the ring.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Into the barricade.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness! Draped across the barricade.
And you just see Cena's legs bend awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now.
John Cena is pulling out all the stops, trying to keep Umaga down.
He got him! He got him! Cena got him!
Back suplex on the apron.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got.
Umaga with a reversal. Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada.
Oh, look out!
Oh my, apron senton!
Came down like a lead balloon. Oh!
He avoids the contact.
He catches Cena with a counter.
Thunderous power slam. He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
Back into the ring now.
Looks like John Cena is locked in on his opponent.
Rock kick! Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
And that's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks unbeatable.
But John will fight you as long as he's breathing. That's the Cena style.
No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan Bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble. Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm! And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe-to-toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more. And Umaga wants more out of his opponent.
Meet the barricade. Getting creative here. Oh! This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage.
Hooked up. Oh. Shin breaker. We can see a count out here.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Umaga heading top rope.
On the top. Down. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. Oh, man.
And let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at the same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
Cena.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Taken down by the neck.
Cena stays off the attack. Counters.
Has been hooked, looking for sliced bread.
Oh, countered into a power slam.
Draped across the top rope. Clubbing forearm.
And now headed to the outside. Face first.
Gosh.
And you just see Cena's legs bent awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now. A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga.
Super kick! Gosh! Umaga with a crazed look in his eyes, staring down Cena. Here it comes!
Oh, Samoan spike!
The challenger clearing a path to the title.
And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now.
To the sky.
Nobody home. What an impact.
Punch connects.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest.
Oh, and he manages to reverse. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Neither competitor is backing down.
Ooh. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
And the champion still chipping away at the challenger. Cena knows it will take much more to defeat this beast of a man. Running heel kick. Big boot.
Incredible. Up with a nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Cover, new champion.
No idea what he's planning here.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
Catches the kick.
One counter met by another. Clothesline. What impact.
Oh my gosh. some rope.
Back into the ring here.
Short clothesline hits its mark. Intercepts that attack with a knee right to the stomach. Cena letting his opponent know who's in charge here. Pow! Right in the kisser. Didn't see it coming.
Cena with a reversal.
Hoists his opponent up and delivers the LA. Wait, no. One more in mind for a second time.
Altitude adjustment.
Did the champ just finish the job? He got it! Cena got it!
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Champion, John Cena!
Somehow, John Cena overcame the brutality of Umaga and retained his title. What a win for Cena. What a testament to his resilience and drive inside the ring.
It took everything Cena had to stop the Samoan bulldozer in his...
So Ruca has an aerial style all her own. She's redefined the definition of cool with a swagger that mows down opponents and keeps them guessing.
From acrobatics and surfing to skateboarding and snowboarding, Ruca's a true athlete who's at her best when she's moving.
We know Ruca's always ready to fly and creates her own lane, but she must remember how to win when she's forced to rely on ground attacks.
Let me tell you something about Otis. This man looks better than ever and clearly feels better than ever. Otis just has a newfound confidence about him, and when confidence and power mix, it's a very potent thing.
That's right. If Otis sees a way to a victory, he's charging ahead at full steam until he gets the W.
And here's an early cover. And skirts out of the pin.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there.
Wow! Massive miscalculation on that one.
Military press!
Ooh! Ooh!
Spinebuster!
The #1 guy clearly has confidence, but might be using the wrong muscle here. Stay on him, Otis.
2.
Strong knee connects.
Otis has his sights set on getting a big win here tonight. What's he got to do to pull that off, Corey?
We know Otis is always putting in his time in the gym, working to maintain and fine-tune that impressive power game. It's the most important tool in his arsenal, and for good reason.
Lands a timely reversal.
Poorly timed offense there.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Round and round and round we go, guys. I think I'm gonna be sick.
You and me both. That was pretty cool to watch, though.
He may have just slowed Soul down a bit there.
Boom, right in the button.
And Soul Ruca is being controlled here.
Yeah, Otis's power game remains the secret to his success. He keeps this up, it'll be smooth sailing. Watch out!
Delivers the elbow.
Oh, man, check out this power!
Gorilla press slam.
Vulgar display of power here.
Brain Buster. And the scary thing is, these attacks are being done with great ease. Just breaking down the opponent.
Powering through. A full court press being applied to Sol Ruca.
Crank in the head.
That puts an end to that, thank goodness.
And now placed in the corner.
Boom! Read that one.
Otis scooping up his opponent for the slam, and whoa, what is Otis thinking? What is Otis doing? No!
What a splash!
Otis showcasing that dangerous power.
Like a bulldozer revved up at full throttle.
Oh, big Otis!
This spells doom for Sol.
Otis perched up top.
From the top!
And does not get it. Oh, look at this.
Goes for the pin. Turns it around and the shoulders are down.
The cover.
1, 2. That's it.
An emphatic victory. And Otis here looking to pick up the W in singles action.
Big Otis is looking mighty hungry, Michael. Hungry for a win, hungry for competition, and I'm sure he's hungry for whatever's back in catering tonight.
That's a lot of hunger, Corey. Hopefully Otis can be satiated tonight.
And Sol Ruca is bringing the good vibes, which you gotta love.
Well, as long as good vibes bring positive results, Saxton, that's all that matters. Sol Ruca can bring it in the ring, so all she needs to do is focus on that, not the vibes.
And a mat slam! Catches the leg.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Buster!
Whoa, ouch! She's looking a little drained now.
Yeah, Otis showing plenty of ferocity there.
Otis is such a unique physical challenge for any opponent. Corey, what's the best way to approach the 300-plus pounder in the ring?
When you're in the ring against Otis, you have to adapt your offensive approach. Don't try to match Otis on the strength and power front. Instead, go for quick attacks. Maybe focus your strikes on some key areas. Softening the big guy up is a necessity here.
Oh, that'll wake you up.
Ran right through that clothesline.
Wow.
What impact! goodness! All of their mass being used. Now that'll do some serious damage.
Dismantling the arm in the corner.
Gotta hurt. Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys. Manages to reverse it.
Getting air with that forearm.
Wow! Oh, missed connection.
Being placed in the corner here.
Clubbing shot between the shoulder blades and now perched on the middle rope. Tornado DDT.
And shoulders down. This might do it. And there's the kick out.
So resilient. Went for the springboard and missed.
Oh!
And she's coming back to the ring now.
That was beautiful.
Brutal forearm. Boom! From the outside.
Springboard, but nobody home.
Ooh! Sky high. Senton from the apron. I don't care how much you train. You can't prepare for a commercial airliner to come crashing down on you like that.
Oh, she was ready with the counter.
Knees meet face.
That made it look like Otis might need some extra tutoring.
Yeah, Ruca's building a way to take out the competition.
He knew just what to do. Sliding back into the ring. She better get back in the ring. Not much time left.
Oh! Oof.
Gut punch.
Nasty.
Round and round and round we go, guys. I think I'm gonna be sick.
You and me both.
Scoop slam.
Whoa. Soul got out of the way. Lands an elbow. Ruca toying with...
Cutting her off in the middle of her little performance. That's what you have to do.
Moving into the ring. Duck the clothesline. Turn around. Penny combination here. What a move. Countered into a new cover. He just might regret this decision.
Huge clothesline delivered.
Cut off at the pass.
Oof. Punch. Nasty. And blow after blow being absorbed by the midsection.
That has to make breathing quite difficult. Whoa, hold on. Things turn around quickly.
Can Otis make it pay off?
Lariat. Otis just continues to mount the offense.
But Ruca is just one move from turning this around.
Sit out jawbreaker.
You can pick up your teeth in the third row.
countering that offense.
Can't prepare your face for that.
Springboard.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Big knockdown.
And he just couldn't finish the job.
And Big Otis had no choice there but to absorb that attack.
This match finally really taking its toll. Who knows how much further this thing will go now? Denied with an elbow.
Sit out jawbreaker!
You can pick up your teeth in the third row.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Oh, missed connection.
Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm!
Oof! But oh man, I really don't like the look of this, guys. You can see the pain.
Those focused attacks to the midsection might have done some lasting damage.
It's like a brick wall running into you.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Ooh, vicious Russian leg sweep.
Right into the barricade.
And she's making her way to the top rope here. From the top. Oh no, went big and pays for it.
Went for it at the wrong moment and paid a terrible price with that impact on the outside. Going head to head, putting each other to the test.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
Oh, Big Otis.
Is that what it takes to beat Soul?
Referee continues the count.
Not much time left here. Got out of the way.
Down.
Face first.
She'll take things into the ring.
And gets the win, but at what cost?